Ouch.
Of course, unless you're going to give me my $450 back for playing.
It costs that much to play. Yeah, you're in an adult baseball league.
Yeah.
And your coach yells at you. That doesn't seem very nice. By the way, it's a 3-point game now with 6.5 to go.
More than that. Don't worry about it. I'm already looking past it.
6 points now. Sam Young trying to pull the feet out of the fire and save the Panthers' dignity here. If they became the first team
you want to listen to my bad side, or you want to watch this old game and we already know who's going to win?
You want an honest answer, or do you want to continue with the bad side?
Billy Packer's on my bad side.
Oh, he is. Yeah, well, he's no longer doing the games. Why is he?
That guy always thinks he knows what he's talking about, but he never does.
Well, I mean, maybe that's why he's not doing the games anymore.
I think so. He did them for like 74 years.
Is that how? I didn't remember it being 74 years, but anyway, yeah, he did have a long
he was one of the first announcers for college basketball.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know that. You're right.
And, but number one on my bad side...
Do you know where he played or where he coached college basketball? Levance Fields with another terrible miss from outside the arc.
Billy Packer played college basketball nowhere.
No, but I said, where did he coach?
Oh, I don't know.
Wake Forest. All right, so I'm ahead of you there, and it's a 4-point game now with 5.5 to go. I'm really legitimately racked with nerves now. There's a 3 from Gilbert Brown, up 6 now with 5.5. Yes, the
You don't want to cut this short, do you? You should stay on, keep going on the podcast all the way up until Pitt loses.
I'm very nervous.
Oh, Blair just
that'd be awesome.
No, he didn't. That's say silly jokes. He had silly jokes. I don't know. Do we? I
got enough. You want to hear who's number one on my bad side or not?
I guess I do. All right. Who's number one on your bad side?
It's not you this week.
Good. I shouldn't be. I've been nothing but good to you.
It's your son.
Oh, Ed. How could you? That's not What's
Listen, that kid, we've heard nothing but stuff about this kid all week. Enough with this kid. Enough with this new kid already. Come on now.
Oh, Ed. How could you? A nice little boy who hasn't done anything to the world, and
I don't know about that.
So a little Jean-Claude Van Dameshek is that's a shame. He's
number one on the bad. That's 3 people in your family been on the bad side.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot Mo Dameshek after she rejected your advances.
Nah, we talked the other day. It's worked out.
No, you didn't.
Anyway.
You didn't talk to my mother, so you don't have to keep up with
that. She sent me a picture of the baby.
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
Nope, I don't believe it.
But I wondered why it still had like a price sticker on the picture. In the frame.
Oh, in a frame, yes. It's a very funny joke, Ed. Yeah, I know. My mother wouldn't have your address. She's not interested in getting your address, and she definitely wouldn't include you in any intimate details.
I wouldn't buy her address either.
All right, listen. You know what, Ed? I know it might make for a better podcast if I stuck through this one, but I think everybody, the audience, by the time they listen to this, will know the outcome of the game, and you will know wherever you sit listening to the sound of my voice right now, whether right now Dameshek is in a happy mood, in a relieved mood, or if I am depressed.
Yeah,
you don't want to hear
if they lose
this game,
and you cut this podcast short, we can only imagine the devastation of your reaction.
Hold on a second.
Pittsburgh loses, I'll give you $10,000.
Is that right? $10,000 from the Ed. Okay, there's that promise. And the Sass, what did you say?
I was saying if we stay on, we get to hear your crying and moaning and.
I can't. I don't trust myself enough. It's sort of like the Incredible Hulk. You know how David Banner on the TV show used to say, don't get me angry because you wouldn't like me when I'm angry, or like when a werewolf, if you're a werewolf, you say, hey, I don't want to be around you.
Or like when Kirk Gibson hits a home run in the '88 World Series and you have a remote control in one hand.
No, that's not my point. My point is that if you're a human being, but when the full moon comes out, you turn into a werewolf. You say to your loved ones,
Povich starts in 2 minutes.
Okay, good. So we all have a reason that we have to move on. But yes, I think that it's best that I say to my loved ones, namely all of you within the sound of my voice, that I say, listen, I don't want to, I can't be responsible for what I might turn into if Pitt loses this game. So I think it's best if I just hide from all of you right now. You understand where go ahead.
I'm gonna call the police.
Okay. Call the police? What are you talking about?
If you're that angry, you can't go home to a family.
Maybe I'm.
You got new kids around there.
Yeah,
so
that's
either
true.
You're exaggerating, and you really don't care about Pittsburgh, or you're about to go home and do some damage.
All right. I hope I won't do any damage. I think I'll be safely tucked away here at the station. How about that? I'll stay here for a couple extra minutes.
If you see this Blair kid shoot these free throws, I don't know what to tell you.
Well, Pitt's up 6 with 4:50 left in the game as I look at it here. Tommy
I
Hubbard.
didn't know Blair's name was Dewan.
Dewan, that's nice. I know. That's a pretty good
name. It was Willie.
Willie Blair.
Willie
No,
Blair.
you're thinking of someone else, I think. So, yeah, Dewan Blair at the line now. Pitt hopefully will be able to pull away from these dastardly ETSU whatevers. Buccaneers. Oh no, a missed free throw for Blair there. All right,
Told you.
All right, so you have to go watch. You have to go watch more.
Oh, and one. Woo-hoo.
Well, DeJuan Blair is having a magnificent ball game, 22-15 again, 23-15 now. Sam Young's playing well, but inexplicably, ETSU hanging around. All right, the Sass, you have to go get a sandwich. The Ed, you have to go watch Maury Povich.
I don't got to do nothing. I'm good.
All right, well, listen, I want to go.
We got 4 minutes left. Not a big thing. Look. Oh, and they got the rebound and back up. Oh, missed it. I'm ahead of you.
Oh, how could you be so far ahead of me right now?
I told you got slow TV. I got direct TV. I'm watching.
All right, well, listen. So right now, Pitt is
you got
up
the
5.
TV with the rabbit ears.
Yeah, no. Well, listen, I'm looking at a computer.
Oh!
Yeah, you were right, Ed. They went back up. And
I'm just ruining it. I'm ruining this for you, ain't I?
You really are. They cannot seem to gather a rebound, this Pitt team, and it is now a 2-point game with 4.5 to go, and Jamie Dixon looks literally like he might cry. Literally, or maybe looked like he just
magic dice must be right.
This is very upsetting. And they just threw the ball away. All right, I've got to go, Ed. This
is
making me sick.
Pittsburgh teams or what?
Yes, I got to go. I can't take this. Go back into the sports book. Go do whatever you're going to do, Ed.
I can see it perfect now. I got a good angle. I can look. I don't even got to do nothing. I'm right here.
All right,
I'm
listen.
looking.
There are 4 minutes to go, and number 1 seed Pitt is now up only 2 points, and ETSU has the ball. Let's see what they do here, and this will maybe be...
Why don't you call them by their proper name, the East Tennessee State Buccaneers?
All right, well, listen.
You got to disrespect them and call them ETSU like...
Because that's what's across the front of their jersey. How about that as a reason? All right, I haven't the interest to haggle with you about what I should call them right now. I'm going to go. Again, the Sass, thank you for filling in and helping out all week long.
I'm never going to a game with you.
All right, next Wednesday.
Your team loses, you cry.
I know, yes. So next week, we will talk to Pat Knight, according to the Ed. Next Wednesday on the podcast, we're going to dial him up, right? We're going to do that? DeJuan Blair finishes, puts it to a 4-point lead now with 3.5 to go here. All right, the Ed, what do you say? You're going to get Pat Knight and then also email to go to 710ESPN.com, the Dameshek homepage, and Skylar the Sass is going to put up a little icon. Send good sports trivia questions over to him. He'll go through them all, and then at some point, either next week, we'll see how everything shakes out with Pat Knight, either next week or the week after, we will have a head-to-head competition between myself and the Ed to see who knows more about sports.
I want everybody to go on my website, and they can see the good I give away to the kids.
The good prizes. Well, listen, I've teased your website a couple of times now, the EdSuperDeluxeWebsite.com.
Yeah, you got to do it. And then in my games, too, man, because if you beat me, then that means you're good.
And those games are also available at Dameshek.com. But so you can look them up there. All right.